I have a question for you guys as professional basketball narrativizers. Do the Olympics factor into legacies and conversations about players? Does it mean anything if Kevin Durant gets X number of gold medals, if he's the all-time Olympic scorer? Like, how do you think that stuff should be, especially as the game gets more internationalized, should that stuff be incorporated into legacies, or is it just completely separate from what we talk about?
I think it should. I think like for instance, when I think about Carmelo, one of my favorite basketball players ever, I for sure think about his Olympic run, right? Like he was Mr. Captain America out this motherfucker for a few Olympics, right? So yeah, I definitely think that, and I also think that I think we have to kind of examine them in the scope of like Team USA records, right? Like KD being the leading scorer, the leading rebounder, just a testament to his duration as well, right? This is what his fourth Olympics, I think. So yeah, it for sure factors into me because, like I said, if it factors into longevity, it factors into you showing up for your country and all that patriotic shit. So it matters to me.
My eyes almost fell out my fucking head. Showing up for your country, nigga. But
Nah, hey, nah, hoops matters, bro. We gotta that's the only time I really get patriotic. We gotta show these motherfuckers we are the best hoops country in the world. I don't give a fuck about it. America is musty. I'm telling you, I am not someone who's blindly patriotic, but certain shit like hoops. Yeah, come on, man.
uh, I mean, like I said, I mean,
John
it's the
kind of looks
best.
like he's wearing an American flag T-shirt right now.
Come on, G.
Grease.
There ain't no red in this motherfucker. The blue ain't nothing like the American blue, nigga. It's white. That's when you can see white in this shit. Come on, man. You try to get you love to do this type of shit, dog. Nigga love getting me riled up, nigga. What you got on an American flag t-shirt? Patriotic ass motherfucker. But I mean, I won't argue somebody's legacy with anybody, really. But if I did, I wouldn't use Olympic, stats. I do see Tyler's point completely, but with KD, it's interesting to me because we saw him have like what to most people would be a career-ending injury. You know what I'm saying? Or at least career-altering, and he's came back the same, if not better statistically. You know what I mean? So I think that it speaks, highly of his longevity and his durability, even with that injury to be as good as he is for as long as he's been. But I mean, as a whole, like when talking about Jordan at the lunch table as a college student, I wasn't talking about what he did in the Olympics playing with the dream team. You feel me? So
I feel like Jordan's '84 Olympics was part of the conversation when we were kids,
sure.
though.
I wasn't.
Sure.
I mean, I wasn't.
Bob Knight said after those Olympics that Michael Jordan
he's the best player in the world.
Chuck's Olympics count a whole lot for his legacy too. Because I feel like Chuck's someone who's completely underrated, and we have to tell people when there was a collection of the best basketball players in the world, Chuck was the best guy on that team. He won MVP next season. He went to the finals. That's a huge part of Chuck's lore. Those '92 Olympics for sure.
I mean, personally, I don't discuss it. I don't. I talk about Chuck's game and how he played with the Suns. Like I feel like that's enough for me. But I do agree with what you're saying. I just have never argued. Or
just for you personally.
Yeah, personally. Yeah, I get your point completely. I'm just saying for me personally, I'm not going to use Olympic stats or, to strengthen somebody's, legacy, being that they're not playing against NBA players too. Like most teams have 1, 2, like the best teams have 3, maybe. You feel me?
Like, right. Like the field has 60 something, but you're not playing a team of 16 NBA.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not too interested in that, honestly.
I will be curious to see how this does or does not change, because I think something the three of us have talked about on this show quite a bit is the NBA does not give a fuck about us. The NBA cares about Europe and China and Brazil and expanding and becoming the global game. And whether that makes it harder for fans like us to connect with the game superstars or not, that's why we were telling everyone, you better hold on to Anthony Edwards for dear fucking life. Because if you look at what the face of the league is going to look like over the next 10 to 20 years, and as it internationalizes, that's going to be what happens. But there's been reporting at the Olympics that Adam Silver very much wants the NBA to continue moving in that direction. They are now talking about having an annual tournament through FIBA in Europe, or having some kind of a crossover with the NBA and international leagues, where there's some kind of a showcase tournament, something like that. So it is very possible that That's where I can see the Olympics, John. Like I can
On
see
top of
it.
the mid-season shit.
Yeah, probably a summer thing like this. I mean, that's what I would guess. Something in the off season.
It's something. Yeah, I guess it's an option though, right? Like
But they're
you don't have to.
but I think if you follow the breadcrumbs, this is what they're chasing, and this is
Yeah.
what they're chasing with the TV rights deals. And I'll say this: there is a model. I know none of the three of us are not the biggest soccer fans. Soccer does have a model for what this looks like, where they call it for club and country. Your pro career and then your national team career are sort of two separate things that both mean a lot, but they're very different from each other. And I could see as basketball becomes more global, I could see that starting to become the case. But I think, John, you're correct that until it's not assumed that the United States is winning gold and everything, it's going to be hard for someone to be like, because that is a thing where you're like, oh, my favorite player never won anything with his national team, but he went to Liverpool and got a championship. Like, that's like, right. Soccer fans root for storylines like that. And I don't think basketball fans are close to doing something like that, but I could see how it would develop out if it does continue to build out and expand.
You're supposed to win gold. Go ahead, Tyler.
No, I was gonna say I think it's smart business to take that step. We're in the golden age of foreign NBA players, right? Like you look at the top 3 players in my book are Jokic, Giannis, and Luka. All foreigners. You got a rookie, a guy going into his second year from France, who I think could be the best basketball player of all time. I think he has the potential, right? And I think they're chasing what I think the first star to kind of show the NBA how big this game could get globally is Yao Ming. Like if you look at what Yao did for China, like so many people in China are still Houston Rockets fans.
For sure.
Like that is the unofficial NBA team of China because of Yao's stint there, right? So yeah, I mean, I think it makes perfect sense. It's a layup right there. This is the golden age of foreign players, so you should lean into globalizing it.
Yeah,
wasn't Harden doing numbers in China because played for the Rockets due to Yao Ming? Yep. You know what I'm saying? So for sure, I get it. I think it's a smart move as well. I just feel like what Mike was saying, like you're supposed to win gold if you go. You know what I mean? Like if you don't win gold, it's odd. So when you go and you win gold, at the Olympics, and of course you did. It doesn't make you, like a better NBA player as a whole to me.
Forget about what the calendar says. Football season is right around the corner, and that means Best Ball Week at DraftKings isn't far behind. Here's what you need to know. DraftKings Best Ball Millionaire Contest is their biggest fantasy contest ever. We're talking 15 million guaranteed prize pool with two millionaires being crowned for first and second place.
If you're a set it and forget it type, then Best Ball is for you. No waiver wires, no roster management, bigger roster so injuries won't end your season. Only the draft, and that's it. You're set for the season. And $15 million in prize money is no joke. Still not convinced? Check this out. This year, DraftKings is offering everyone a Draft One, Get One special. Your $20 entry fee scores you a bonus ticket.
Get ready for Best Ball Week at DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app and use code Jenkins. That's code JENKINS, Jenkins, for all customers who enter the NFL Best Ball $15 million Millionaire Contest to get a bonus ticket. Only during Best Ball Week, only on DraftKings.